know about triads, but then when you play some songs, the chords feel like they are not that filled or that heavy. Well, chances are those are seventh chords that you're dealing with. By the way, my name is Dige Kwenye Beat, and this is the Adala Creative Academy. You're welcome. Today we're dealing with tetrads, okay? So I think all of you know about triads. If you don't know about triads, please check this video out here because it tells you about triads, everything you need to know. This video also has timestamps, so feel free to skip around to see whether this is the video for you, this is what you're looking for, because I don't want to waste your time at all. So let's get moving. What are tetrads? Well, these are 4-note chords, okay? That's number one. Number two, they have a very, very huge connection with intervals, just as triads do. And then lastly, they are very, very much connected to triads. So if you haven't checked out our video on triads, please do so. If you haven't looked at intervals, please check them because those two concepts, they are very, very heavily used in this video. Okay, so let's get started. So we are going to look at tetrads from the perspective of triads. Okay, there is a new way I've just found about how to look at tetrads. I'm not going to look at them the way we usually look at them. This time it's going to be different. We're going to look at them from the perspective of a triad, okay? So let's get into it. Remember we talked about diminished, minor, major, augmented, and suspended triads. We are going to use C as our root for most of these chords. And we're going to use the C triads as our reference points most of the time, okay? If we have a C triad, for example, a C diminished, we are going to add a third above or a third below. So that's basically the two ways of forming the tetrads I'm thinking about. We are going to start from adding a note which is a third above, okay? But remember there are two types of thirds. We talked about minor thirds and we talked about major thirds in intervals. So if we have a C diminished triad and then we are adding a minor third to it above. So a minor third is 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is a minor third above. This gives us a diminished 7th chord or tetrad, okay? In which case this is a C diminished 7. But instead of adding a minor third on top, if we added a major third, then in that case we would have a C minor 7 flat 5, okay? Next, let's consider a C minor. Same thing, let's add a note which is an interval of a minor third above it. I think we'll land here. And which chord is that? Well, that's a C minor 7. So that means if you add a minor third to a minor triad, you'll get a minor 7th chord, okay? Next, let's consider a major third if it's what's added to the minor triad. In this case, we get a minor major 7th chord, okay? Remember, these are tetrads because they have 4 notes. Next, let's consider a major triad, which is C major in this case. If we add another note above it, which is a minor third above it, that B flat, we are going to have a C dominant 7. That's what some people call a C7. If we added a major third instead of the minor third, then we are going to have a C major 7. But if we have a C augmented triad, and then we add a minor third interval to it, that gives us a C augmented 7th tetrad, but other people call that a C major 7 sharp 5. So if we add a major third to an augmented triad, we will just have another inversion of that augmented triad. So in this case, we have another inversion of the C augmented triad, simply because the C has been repeated, but it's not a new note. Remember, these have to be 4 different notes, not the same ones. Okay, so that's case number 1. Case number 2, what if we are adding the thirds below? Let's start again from the C diminished triad. So if we add a minor third below it, 0, 1, 2, 3, this will give us an A diminished 7th. If we add a major third below it, this one will give us an A flat or G sharp dominant 7, or G sharp 7, or A flat 7, the same names. So I think you can see that if we have a diminished and then we add a major third below it, that gives us a dominant 7th. If we have a minor triad and then we add a minor third below it, this one will become a minor 7th flat 5. But if it's a major third below added to a minor triad, it will give us a major 7. In this case, it's a G sharp major 7 or A flat major 7. If we have a major triad and we add a minor third to it below, then this one gives us an minor 7 chord. But if it's a major third, it will give us an augmented 7. And an augmented 7th, we said it can also be called a major 7th sharp 5. Next, we can have an augmented triad. If we add a minor third below it, we'll have a minor major 7th, major 7th chord. But if we add a major third below, then we are going to have just another inversion, because the notes are the last and first notes have become repeated in this case. So in my view, I think we have 6 main types of 7th chords. That is, we have the diminished 7, then we have the minor 7 flat 5, then we have the minor 7, and then we have the minor major 7, then we have the dominant 7, and then we have the major 7, then we have the augmented 7. I think those are the main types. In the next video, we're going to look at how they interact in a key. This video has an attachment to it in the link, one of the links in the description, where we've written these chords so that you can look at them more closely. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any new video. This is the Creative Academy. See you then.